Just over 15 years ago, Harmonix released one of my favorite video games of all time. That is the Beatles Rock Band. For those of you who don't know, Rock Band and Guitar Hero were rhythm action games that were created from 2005 till about 2016, 17, 18. The genre died off pretty quickly because the oversaturation in the market, too many video games being released. People got sick of the clunky plastic guitars, drums, all the things that you had to keep track of. Not to mention, I have a closet full of guitars and drums for PlayStation 3, and yet not a single dongle. So easy to lose pieces that it won't make the game unplayable. I still have my Nintendo Wii, however, and the Wii, you just plug the Wii remote into the guitar and you can play. I absolutely love the Beatles Rock Band. I like most of the Rock Band games and Guitar Hero games, but the Beatles is the one that I come back to time and time again. I love the Beatles. One of my friends came over the other day. We played the game for about 3 hours. We had a blast. It's 15 years after this game came out, and we still had so much fun playing it. And it's a good litmus test for your friends, because if you ever hear someone say, "I don't like the Beatles," you can just go ahead and stop being friends with that person immediately. Now, I'm an amateur musician. I played in a few bands in high school. I enjoy playing drums, mostly just jamming out with my friends and things like that. However, being 38 years old and living 2,000 miles away from everyone that I used to play with, I don't really have a close-knit community of people that I can jam with. However, on drums, Rock Band and Guitar Hero is exactly like playing drums. It's guitar, bass, it's a little bit different. You're not really holding chords or anything like that. Rock Band 3 did have a real guitar and keyboard and things like that. But drums, from the get-go, drums was like playing drums. If you're on expert mode in drums, you are playing a drum set. And who needs friends when I've got John, Paul, and George to play along with? I sit in a session, play as Ringo, love playing drums on this game, have an absolute blast, and it keeps me entertained. I have a drum set in my house. Yeah, I sit down by myself and play. It's nice, but there's that thing of playing with other people, and Rock Band, the Beatles Rock Band fulfills it for me. This is where I drum now. This is how I drum. And personally, I couldn't have a better catalog to play. Now, I know it's a pain, and you're not going to get this game relicensed in the future for a modern platform, but go out and buy a Wii U, buy this game, buy the controller. It's at this point, it's going to be a very hefty expense as everything has gone up, and half the stuff doesn't work because it's old plastic, clunky hardware, but it's a fun time. Not to mention, you can, if you get the Rock Band with the drum, the bass, the guitar, you can have 4 people playing musical instruments, and you can have 3 people singing. That is 7 people playing Beatles songs. And if you're fortunate enough to have 6 people in your life that love the Beatles as much as you do, it's a no-brainer. Go spend the money. Absolute great game. Love this game. Still play it to this day. Played it just the other day. Beatles Rock Band 15 years later holds up 100%.